Google Plus is a Google tool that we're going to be using in this class to communicate. There's two features of Google Plus that we'll be using. One is Google Circles and the other is Google Hangouts. So many of you have probably never used Google Plus before, but when I'm logged into Google and I see the little menu at the top right hand corner of the screen, where I see the plus sign with my name, that's Google Plus. If you've never logged in before, it'll have a plus sign and it'll say you. And when you click on that, it's going to ask you to put your first and last name in, and you'll have the option of uploading a photo, so you can have a pretty little photo of yourself in the corner if you'd like. Then you can click on Google Plus anytime you want to go there. So what is Google Plus? Well, Google Plus is a lot like Facebook. It's Google's solution to social media. So when you first go here, it's kind of what I'm looking at is mainly the postings of all of the people that I'm connected with or that I'm friends with, kind of like your Facebook news feed. And if you scroll down, you can see there's a lot of stuff in here. Google also puts some things in here that maybe from people you're not following that they think you would be interested in, which some people find a little annoying, but you know, honestly, this has not really taken off as a social media tool, but there are some really great features in here. And you can see all of the features by clicking over on the left-hand side on the home button. The two features that we're going to look for in this class are going to be the people section and the Hangout section. Let's start with people. We're going to create a Google Circle so that we can use it to communicate as a class. So when I click on people, I can find all kinds of people to connect with. These are people that Google is suggesting that I probably know these people. And as I'm noticing, there's quite a few coworkers here that pop right up. People that I've already connected with, though, are going to be in some of my circles. And what I'm going to do is just look at this top menu here. I can find people to connect with. I can check to see has anyone else added me to one of their circles. Well, it turns out yes, all of these people have me in their Google circles. In my Google circles, it gives me this menu. So what is a Google circle? Well, the icon is literally a circle. So you'll see that these are all Google circles. Basically, it's just a group of your contacts in Google Plus organized together. So as you can see right here, I've created a Google circle that has everyone in our class. And if I click on it, you'll see all of your usernames are here. When I post to this circle, the post will only be seen by all of you. If I wanted to create a new Google circle, I'm just going to hit the plus sign over here. And you always need to name your circle. So I will call this class. And then I'm going to add people. So you can add people by just starting to type their email address. So if I start with like Josh Buckman, he pops right up. I can click him. Okay, I'll choose Mary Sweeney next. Oh, just as a side note, in our class we have Mary Sweeney and her email address is mmsweeney. So if you're ever trying to email a classmate and it's Mary, make sure you put the two M's. So there's Mary Sweeney. Okay, so now I've added these two to my group. And I'm just going to hit Create Circle. Once my circle's created, I can reorganize and drag them. So if I wanted this to be the first circle that I see, you can reorganize all of your circles. So now when I go back to home, I've successfully created a circle now. So if you ever want to edit your circle and you hover over it, you'll see this little menu. You can edit the circle by adding more people. You can delete the entire circle, or you can share this circle with other people, which I probably could share it with you so you didn't have to go through this step, but I want to have you have the experience of setting up a circle. So I'm going to go back to my home, and where I'm seeing everybody's posts, you'll notice that up on top of my menu, I have these little groups. These are all my circles. So if I wanted to read what just the people in the class are discussing, I could just click on that circle, and obviously there's no discussion yet, but once we get going, we will only see the postings from the people in our class here. So it's really nice to be able to organize conversations between particular groups of people in your circles. And it's easy for you as a user to look at what you want to look at and kind of skip over the rest. So I am going to click on share and pretend I'm going to share something with the circle. It's very simple. You can just start typing. Yep, this is a great class. Okay, I can add photos, I can add a hyperlink in here, I can post a YouTube video, I can set up an event, like a calendar event, or I can even do a quick poll of the class. Now, it defaults to post to all of my friends. Well, I'm going to get rid of that, and instead, I'm going to click Add People, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the circle that I've chosen for the entire class. And then when I've done this, I'm just going to hit select this circle. So now it's going to go for everyone in the circle. If I wanted to add a couple people in here, I can still do that by typing their email address and say done. And when I hit post, that is going to post just to our Google Circle. And that's basically how you post in Google Circle. I'm not really going to post this yet. We'll wait and see what comes up when you guys start posting. The other thing under Home that we're going to use is Google Hangouts. So Google Hangouts is a really cool tool. It's basically Google's version of video chatting. And one of the things that's really nice about Google Hangouts is that when I click Start a Google Hangout, it actually creates a URL for my Hangout that never expires. So as an example, I'm just going to show you guys if I go back to our class website, you're going to notice, let me go to week 1 lesson, that our weekly check-in is going to be done with Google Hangouts. And what it says right here is go to the Google Hangout link. When you go to this link, Google Hangouts is going to launch, and then you can just click the join button to join the Hangout. One of the nice things about Google Hangouts is, let me join so you can see my menu. Sorry, I was already in a video call there. I have my menu pops over on the left-hand side of the screen. So not only can we see each other and continue to talk that way, but I can also chat. If I hit the chat button, I can send little text messages to the group or to individuals within the group. I can share my computer screens if I wanted to show you guys how to do something live on the fly. And I can add pictures. I can actually draw on the video. Then there's a few little cutesy extra things like, you can put a crown on your head or, funny things like that. When you're ready to exit a call, all you need to do is hang up by clicking on the red phone. And then there are some settings here. If you're in a call and you want to mute your microphone, you can do that up here, or you can mute your video and we can just have an audio call as well. So Google Hangouts is just going to be a quick way for us to check in. I would like you to participate in the Google Hangouts if you're available, so you have an experience using Google Hangouts. But if you have a conflict with the times that I have scheduled, it's not that big a deal. You can contact me and we can hang out anytime that you want. Okay, thank you everyone.